Thames Water boss refuses to rule out bill increases of up to 40% to secure the company's future. We're going to read into this more from Sky News, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with an article from Sky News with the headline of Thames Water boss refuses to rule out a bill increase of up to 40% to secure the company's future. The water company has revealed £500 million in funding from shareholders that will not arrive by the end of this month as it has been anticipated. Guys, while you're here, be sure to hit the like button and share it across social media before others are notified of this video. I'm so angry. I'm so angry at these water companies. I just talked about this on Regan's news round about how sewage is already being pumped into our rivers and seas, and here we have a water company here who are refusing to rule out bills increases. So essentially, they're going to increase the bills for people, and it's to secure the company's future. They've given all their money to shareholders and dividends. It's just, oh my god, it's just so shambolic. And this is why you should never put a water company in the hands of a private owners. Why on earth did we even do this? Why what were they thinking? Like, there is so many. I don't even think the only country that I've ever known that may have privatised their water company is maybe Chile. And that's probably changed. But every single country has state-owned water. Do you know why they have state-owned water? Because guess what? Humans need it to survive. I mean, how much logic here? I can't believe we have tried to monopolise and capitalise on a water market here. It's just bonkers, and it just does not work. This should be state-owned. It should all be state-owned. But we have this problem where we have some of these massive fundings, and I've talked about this in the past about how do we deal with these funds. And I don't think, obviously, I'm sure you guys will agree with me, taxpayers should not be forking out anywhere near to pay up for some of the debts that some of these water companies have. But I feel that the more time passes, the more these debts are going to get worse and worse. And these water companies are making us taxpayers pay for their mistakes. Water companies up and down the country are not doing anywhere near enough for their services, providing their services. And while, yes, there has been inflation, has played a part, and global markets do play a little bit of a part into some of the decisions when it comes to bills and whatnot, these bills are not the same in other nations. They're not the same in other countries. And increasing our bills of up to 40%, it's just nasty. And when they increase it, do you think they're going to turn it back down if they don't need it in the future? Do you think they're ever going to decrease the bills? No, of course not. They want to take their big fat payday checks and run away with it. So, the chief executive of Thames Water has refused to rule out bills increase of up to 40% for customers as the troubled company tries to secure its future. It comes as a business which serves as nearly a quarter of the UK's population struggles with more than £15 billion of debt and a huge interest payment required to service it. And who is responsible for this £15 billion debt? Yeah? £15 billion worth of debt. And their shareholders have racked up bags of cash here. And you know what's going to happen, right? This 15 billion. Guess who's going to be paying it out? Oh, sorry. Do you know who's going to be paying it out? Yeah, probably us, taxpayers. £15 billion. Just cannot believe a water company racks up a debt of £15 billion. This is one water company. Earlier on Thursday, his situation got worse when it revealed that a £500 million funding injection from shareholders was expected by the end of this month would not be forthcoming. When asked by Sky News' Ian King if bills could be hiked to fill the gap, the Thames Water Chief Executive Chris Weston replied, "I don't think we have been at all secretive about that." So basically what he's saying is yes. But the plans that we have put forward and are very much in accordance with what our customers are asking us to do require an investment of around £20 billion in that 2025, 2020, 2030 period. That will result in a bill increase of around 40%. We should not be paying this. Mr. Weston added, "It's very clear listening to our customers that what they value most is high quality clean drinking water, and we do all we can to protect the environment." Oh really? You really think so? Yeah, they really care about the environment, these water companies. Yeah, they really do. Is your rivers and beaches clean, by the way? Those two things are primarily what is driving the investment that we are having to make in our network that is in that 5-year period. The rise in bills would, if approved, at a time when the cost of living is still rising a bit in the slower rate than in recent months. Mr. Weston said he recognises any increase in bills could be very difficult for people, adding that the company was looking at what could be done to help the most vulnerable. Early on Thursday, 9 shareholders turned their anger on the water company regulator off court for the company's cash crisis. They said it had not been prepared to provide the necessary regulatory support for a business plan which ultimately addresses the issue that Thames Water faces. As a result, shareholders are not in a position to provide further funding to Thames Water. As well as a rise in bills, Thames Water has been seeking an easing of capital spending requirements and leniency on forthcoming penalties. Thames Water has come under intense pressure in recent years because of its poor record on leaks, sewage contamination, executive pay and shareholder dividends. It is faced with multiple fines and regulatory investigations, including into the payments of dividends to Keble Water, its parent company. Off what's today's update from Thames Water means the company must now pursue all options to seek further quality for the business to turn around the performance of the company for customers. In total, tens of billions of pounds have been handed to shareholders in water utilities across Britain since privatisation, stoking public and political anger given the industry's frequent mismanagement. And this is it here. Yeah. Ever since it's been put in the hands of stakeholders. And they've taken all the money and they've literally run away with it. They've literally run away with it, guys. That's exactly what it is. The executive pay, shareholder dividends, all this, and then while this massive debt gets piled up. And guess who ends up going to be forking it out? We are. We taxpayers are going to end up forking it out at the end. It's so infuriating, guys. It's just so infuriating, and it should not be happening. We should not be paying out for this. You should not be getting an increase in your water bills. You should not be paying any of this. You really should not. And this could have been avoided. But no, we allowed the water companies we allowed them to be privatised. We let them run amok because we have let them run amok. Ofwat have done a crap job in holding them account. But that's probably also down to what powers it has as well. Obviously, leaving the European Union and decreasing regulations on the environment has also not helped our situation as well. It's just should not have happened. And we taxpayers are going to be picking up the tab again. And we know we're going to be picking up the tab. We know we are. It's easy for us to say make the shareholders pay. Well, I don't know if there's a legal way for us to do that. If the government can do that. If an incoming Labour government can do that. Maybe you guys think you can in the comment section. Let me know. But what do you guys honestly think? What do you think about this? Thames Water could be going into financial difficulty. The fact that shareholders have made out record money. Executive bosses gotten themselves some nice fancy pay. 40% increase in your water bills if you're a Thames Water customer. What do you think about all this and more? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. Share it across social media so others are notified of this video. And subscribe because it really does help support the channel. And if you want to go one step further and financially support me in the work I do here, you can do so by becoming a YouTube member for as little as 99p or join me on Rumble or Patreon for exclusive content there as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to catch you all very, very soon.